We all know that it all depends. My mother used to always tell me, doesn't matter your situations and your trials and tribulations that come at you, we all have to deal with that in life. What defines you is the decision you make and how you handle it. How you handle it. Because you have to remember, whatever decision you make, there's a consequence behind every decision. Behind every decision. Okay? So, from my last few videos that I dropped about the Inquisition, and I was naming the viceroys. Excuse me. I'm gonna excuse me while I just took my black currant tea. Forgive me 1 second. I'm gonna get back into the Inquisitions of the New World. Inquisitions of the New World. You know, my computer has it so small. Let me see if I can blow it up for you guys. Might have to take it in. It's so long. Give me 1 second. And like I stated before, when you trying to look this up, you can. It's the Inquisition of the New World, and it's by Clara Steinberg. Okay, Steinberg. Excuse me. Okay. So I'm just gonna hit it a little bit and get caught up to where I was at. Okay. Starting in the beginning, it says, with the expansion of Brazil and the northeast coastal region of South America, all of the continent, as well as Central America, Mexico, and some of the Caribbean islands were part of the Spanish colonial empire from 1492 to 1820. The colonials in the New World history is a sequence of two events in the Iberian Peninsula beginning in the late decades of the 15th century. So we talking the late 1400s, okay? The establishment of the Holy Office of the Inquisition in Spain in 1478, okay? And the expulsion of the Jews from Spain in 1492. And, okay, the the admission of almost 100,000 Spanish Jews into Portugal are backdrop to the colonial history. Okay, it says in this present day essay, I would deal with the establishment of the Inquisition in the New World, an event that was mainly a sequence of those that took place in the Iberian Peninsula. Okay, so what took place in the Iberia Peninsula? Okay, so let's look at that. What took place in the Iberian Peninsula? What took place in the Iberian Peninsula? Okay. Give me 1 second. I'm going to bring it up for you guys. Okay. Okay, the Iberian Peninsula is known as Iberia. Is located on the southwest corner of Europe. It says the peninsula is particularly divided into Portugal and to Spain, comprising most of the territory. It is also included Andorra and small parts of France along the peninsula northwest edge. Okay, also as a also as well as Gibraltar on the west coast, a small peninsula which forms an overseas territory of the United Kingdoms. Okay. So they got us a little map, little satellite image of the Iberian Peninsula. Okay, but it says the Inquisitions that took place in the Americas, you know what I'm saying, was part of the actions that first took place over here. Okay, so they got all that. So we're gonna go down, okay, because I want to get to if it's gonna say what took place. Okay, it's giving the history, Paleolithic period, all of these periods, trying to get to something. Okay. Okay. Now they said Rome, right? We're gonna go Rome. Okay, it says Rome. It says in 218 BC, during the Second Punic Wars with the Carthaginians, the first Roman troops invaded the Iberian Peninsula. However, it was not until the reign of Augustine that it was annexed after 2 centuries of war with the Celts and the Iberian tribes and the Phoenicians. So, okay, you got the Iberian tribes, you got the Canaanites over there, and the Celtic tribes. It says Greeks and Carthaginian colonies as a result was the creation of the peninsula of Hispania. Okay, so it was divided. Okay, it says during the late Roman Republic and during the Roman Empire, it was also divided. Okay, but I want to know if y'all didn't see that. I apologize. You can go to Wikipedia and pull this up. But I'm trying to figure out what was going on over here. Okay, you got the Islamic Caliphate. So we got Islam in the territory. Okay, and Islam in Spain. Okay, Islam in Spain and Islam in Portugal. Okay, so it's talking about the Islamic Caliphate. Okay, so hold on. Before we get to that, let's jump right here. It says the Germanic and the Byzantine rule 560. Okay, so we already know they play with the timelines, right? So that's saying 560. So let's go back up. Germanic rule. It says in the early 5th century, Germanic peoples invaded the peninsula, namely the Suebi, the Vandals, okay, it says, and their allies, the Alans. It says only the kingdom of the Suebi, I'm probably saying that wrong, 10 times out of 10 I am, would endure after the arrival of another wave of dramatic invaders, the Visigoths, who conquered all of the Iberian Peninsula and expelled and practically integrated the Vandals and the Alans. It says the Visigoths eventually conquered the Suebi kingdom and its capital city. It says Barcaga, and in 584 and 585 they will also conquer the province of the Byzantine Empire in 552 through 562 of Spania in the south of the peninsula, okay, and also these isles, okay. This was before the Islamic Caliphate. So the Visigoths, you know what I'm saying, these dramatic tribes came over there and they conquered the province of the Byzantine Empire.